Okay, let's see how this one's gonna go. Hey guys, obviously Gamer Cow back doing stuff. Yeah, I'm not ready to do this game yet, obviously, because that's why this video is kind of titled Let's Practice thing, because, yeah. UFO's practice mode is the worst thing ever, however, it's gonna have to do because I don't really have any other way of doing this. I would have loved to have gotten that UFO there, Reimu. You know, I know you have a phobia against items, but I really would have loved to have gotten it. Let's just quickly get rid of this. Thank you. And I'm just not going to get that UFO this time. I can get the UFO at that position and it's okay, but anyway, point of all of this, I'm taking a leaf from Robin's book once again, and failing epically because I cannot read fucking lasers apparently. Straight lasers at that, God knows how I'm going to handle Show then. But no, I'm taking a leaf out of Robin's like Master of the Universe VVVVVV thing, and I'm pretty much going to try and practice this stage until I feel like I can get it. Although the issue compared to VVVVV stuff is that there's no sense of checkpoints in this, so I kind of have to do the entire stage at all times. I was looking for a fix for that, but there really isn't one, so sort of depressing, to be honest, that I really cannot do like any form of safe statey practice stuff to try and get better at the parts which I struggle at. I have to do the entire stage if I want to do anything, so it's pretty bad, to be completely honest, because what I really want to practice is the final part of this stage. The final part is really the only bit which I tend to have significant trouble with, providing I'm actually playing well, which is of course not the case at the moment because I'm being stupid on the mid-boss. But yeah, that was almost dangerous. I should have 4 power for this section, so there's the other like problem with UFO, I guess, is that the practice mode is so bad in comparison to all the other Touhous. And that's saying so, because the practice mode in the other Touhous isn't necessarily that great either. But it's a damn sight better than this. And, well, maybe I shouldn't have taken that blue UFO out of commission, because I kind of need a UFO for this. It's kind of impossible. So, you know, yeah, it's this bit which I really, really want to practice, because I know the general theory, but the application of it is like impossible, so I don't know, man. I just don't know. You really need to be right in the center of that, because that's way too slow, and now we are going to suffer for it. Yes, we are, because they fucking snipe you from behind like the bitches they are. Yeah, I just don't know. I should have bombed it. I was hoping I could get away without bombing it. That's why I kind of didn't bomb it. But whatever. Ichirin herself is not really that bad. Cue the recording curse. I never failed that attack. Never. Yeah, whatever. This is her only bad attack, to be completely honest. Although I am used to having a lot more power than this by now. But that's because I don't usually accept deaths at this. But whatever, there's not much I can really do. I'm kind of hoping that I can capture this, please. Yeah, there we go. Even that attack is doable, providing you are very, very aware, I suppose. How did I fail the first non-spell and yet captured King Kraken Strike? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Man, you are weird. A lot of the cards and attacks in general in this game suffer from the random movement that was reintroduced. It was as I think I said before, it disappeared in it appeared in Scarlet Devil again because it's a throwback from the old generation, I suppose. And it reappeared in this game and in Ten Desires as well, actually, but it's not really so bad in Ten Desires because most of the stuff is completely fine. So, you know, 10 Desires, it's not a big deal, but here, especially I guess when using Reimu A, the forward focusy stuff, if the bosses move the wrong way, you are completely screwed. So, yeah, that goes for Ichirin's non-spells entirely. It goes for pretty much everything Murasa has, because all of Murasa's attacks apart from the survival card are random. And it goes for Kogasa as well. So yeah, pretty much random movement is the absolute curse of this game, and that's the major reason, I think, why I can't do this just now, because I can't get... You know, so I can do well enough at some attacks, but only when the boss actually moves nicely. Thankfully this, well, again, I should have more power than that, but yeah, I can rush to dispel that with this shot type. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, most of the attacks in this game have some degree of random movement in there somewhere, which tends to screw over this shot type. It's even worse for Marisa, because, yeah, Marisa has literally no range. It's one of the biggest disadvantages, I think, of Marisa A. I mean, Marisa A's obviously got Master Spark, which is terrible for this particular game, but the biggest flaw, in my opinion, is not actually the Spark, it's the fact that she has literally no range when focused. Her range, I mean, even, you know, Reimu A doesn't exactly have range either, but even she has something resembling range. Wow, I've been doing really badly at this bit just now. Usually I get the UFO for this, and that was kind of lucky. Sometimes I don't get away with that, and I don't understand why. But yeah, usually I have the green UFO going up just now. I don't know what my situation like that's going to be in the main run, because yeah, discontinuity in everything. Like, yeah, because you don't start with a UFO. I would start with a single red UFO in this stage, so just pretend that that multi that you see in the yin yang section is a red one, and you'd be good to go. However, then that does mean I am one green short. No, but the UFO balance is messed up then, because you get two UFOs out of the multi, and what I would have would be, if I was to get the green one there, I would only have one green one for here instead, oh, red one probably, instead of two. Which means the UFO balance is messed up, because I kind of rely on having two UFOs here, because it makes this a lot more doable. That was probably a terrible idea, but you know what, I'm gonna go with it anyway. This, yeah, as I think I mentioned before, this bit's like impossible, so seriously. As I said, it's like impossible. I still tried in vain, but it's impossible nonetheless. I used to be able to do this without circling round. I don't know what went wrong, but right now I can't do this without circling round, because the cheap bastards do that to me all the time, and it's fucking annoying. Because yeah, what am I honestly supposed to do here? Like, seriously, what am I actually supposed to do? And this is why I would love save states in this game, because I have to do the entire stage to get back there. That is the only section of this stage that I want to practice. The only section of this stage, because that's where all of my bombs get used. All 3 or 4 of them, usually 4, actually, because I tend to have to bomb the section before it as well. So yeah, I have to use like 4 bombs in that one place, and I really wish I didn't. But you know, I kind of can't practice it without getting there again, and it's really, really stupid. So yeah, I might move on to another stage in this like video thing as well. I'm gonna have to circle around. Yep, see, it didn't get away with it this time. Why didn't I get away with it this time when I get away with it other times? What was I doing there? I moved. Yeah, why didn't I get away with it this time? Fuck knows. It's so random. The fairies don't have super armor either. I mean, they die as soon as they go on the thing. You can see I'm killing them before they even get on screen. So it's not like they have super armor which I'm colliding with. So I honestly don't know why I sometimes get hit there and sometimes I don't. It doesn't really make any sense. That was incredibly risky, but you know what? I'll go with it. I can't remember if I mentioned this in this video or in like the don't watch this one. Those guys shoot revenge bullets out in like the fan shape when it's not really a fan shape at all, to be completely honest, but yeah, they shoot bullets out when you kill them. That's why I kind of stopped firing after I destroy the UFO there, because I really don't want to incur their wrath. And wow, I like picked the complete wrong thing. So you know what? Timing it out. Apparently not, because I cannot do this to save my life. Yeah, see, I don't get it. I can do it, but I can't do it. I just flat out don't understand what on earth I am doing like that's so terrifically bad here, apart from just playing completely terribly. But I never used to have any trouble with that non-spell. So why does it give me so much trouble nowadays? It really doesn't make any sense. So yeah, you get to see this about 100 times because I can't really cut it out, which is a bit disappointing. So I need to do that. See, if you move fast enough, then this is fine, because you just do that, and it's perfectly good. Then we get that, which is good. And somehow managed to stay in the right lane. That's very, very helpful there. I should see this. Like, I don't understand why I can't visualize that card well enough anymore. Because yeah, I mean, it's not even a card. I keep doing this every single time I play Touhou. I keep calling stuff cards when they're non-cards and vice versa. Well, no, it's not really vice versa. I just call everything a spell card, even though it's not. That's Danmakufu style, I guess, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Why did I go this way again? I don't know, but it wasn't really that big a deal. So yeah, this section, I'm kind of gonna need to do this, because I'm not gonna get a UFO in time. Wow, I really didn't kill that one? That's kind of lame, but sure. And I am kind of stuck, so yay! Having to bomb a section I never have to bomb. That's wonderful. Oh boy. Well, as I said, I would normally have 2 UFOs for that, so... Oh wow, that was impossible to get. And yeah, that almost worked. I will fully admit that's surprising. But how are you supposed to actually do this? Because I just don't see it. It's impossible. It is just flat out impossible. I honestly... It's so wide, there's no way of doing this. Yeah, like, honestly, they fire so far behind themselves. It's actually impossible to do that. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's one of the few things in this game that I actually have. Well, actually no, that's a complete lie. There's a lot of things in this game that I just do not understand, because there's a lot of things in this game that are just bullshit. So I can't not use about 4 bombs in that section. It's impossible. Yeah, see, this is what I would normally try and do, and if I was at 4 power, that would totally work as well. But yeah, I am actually kind of okay at King Kraken Strike now, which is pretty weird. Don't know how that happened, because I've not exactly been calling it any less bullshit than it was before. But yeah, King Kraken Strike, I guess. I can do that better than I can do most of this stage, and that's really bad. The UFO balance upset, though, is really, really hard to deal with, because for this stage especially, I have a very specific way that I want it to go, and I can't really go that way when I don't have the UFOs to hand to start with. When I don't start with the right UFOs, I can't do this, pretty much. So yeah, Ichirin herself, totally not the problem. It's the stage around her that's the absolute worst thing ever. Really, it just is. It's terrible. When you've got 4 power though, this attack really doesn't take very long, so it shouldn't kill me. I don't know, I kept saying that I find it easier to go up than down, but yeah. I guess that was that perfect? Did I fail the first non-spell? I don't think I failed the first non-spell, so Ichirin, not a problem. The stuff around her, totally a problem. God damn it. So yeah, I don't really feel like I've learned anything off of this, but surely somebody out there has got to be able to help out with that last section. I know James did a thing of it, and I guess I should really look at that, but I don't see it. They fire so far. And you can't just micro stream it either, because I've tried that, there's no space. So, yeah. I guess onward? Question mark? I want to do stage 2 as well whilst we're here, because no, I don't want to do the main game. What am I doing? I don't even want to do extra. I want to practice. No, not normal mode either. God damn it. I want to practice stage 2. Because, well, stage 2 itself is not really the issue. Again, no, this time it's weird. It's not the stage this time that's really the issue. It's the boss. Because Kogasa is kind of bullshit, really. I'm going to take UFOs for this section, even though I wouldn't normally. Remember, I would have 2 greens here, so I would have a UFO to start this bit with. So this is already kind of alien to me right now, but it's fine. Streaming this up so that I can try and get all the power, which is good. And yeah, now I'm gonna have to do something weird, which is getting the multi here. The reason I'm getting this here instead of just ignoring it and going for the green, that was very, very close, is because I kind of want to get a green here, but also because I wanted to get a bit more power, and I'm just gonna have to bomb this. That's not normal, by the way, just obviously putting that out there. I don't usually fail that, and I'm gonna have to try and get that UFO in a very weird way now. No, not because the Spellcar Flash, it's always good. So, yeah, there's a thing with this non-spell, and it's not even a non-spell. Okay, see there, I actually called the spell card a non-spell for a change. I'm just not even thinking right now. And then I missed that one, which I usually don't, but it's hard. I mean, usually it goes the other way, so I don't get why this time it didn't. It was sort of odd. So yeah, I'm like totally not gonna get what I'm after here, but that's fine, I suppose. Because I'll just stream it instead. Yeah, this is really not hard. Obviously, I should have a UFO here, but I don't know. I'm kind of debating just not getting the UFO in that section. I want the bomb piece though, because that gets a full bomb. But yeah, I'm kind of debating just not getting the UFO in that section, but then I would miss out on the bomb, and that's kind of important. So I don't know, man. It's a weird section. Because Reimu A can't get all the resources, so whatever. This card, I still cannot do this. It's absolutely ridiculous. I flat out don't get it. Like, sometimes I can see it, you're maybe supposed to float up with it. But, yeah, like, how are you supposed to do it? If that was with Marissa, then I probably would have got that cleared. But whatever. This attack is another one that I was saying that's test your keyboard sensitivity, and I fail it sometimes on my desktop. Never on my laptop, but sometimes on my desktop because I move too much. And I panicked. I should have cleared that quite easily. That whatever, it doesn't matter. This attack, this is the one which I really want to practice, because this attack, and I failed like that. This is really not that bad. There's I mean, it's stupid, but really what you've got to do is you've got to move over. You've got to be lower on the screen as well, but you've got to move over as quick as you can so that you can yeah, get away from that. There's a sort of safe gap type of thing which is clearly not there. It's still a bullshit card because it's still completely random. And it's terrible. I have to do the entire stage to practice this one thing. It's terrible. But, yeah, it's still a really, really bad card, which should never exist in the first place. But I get how it works. That's the sad part. I understand how it works. It's just impossible to do, because it's random. Sometimes it just, the Siam amulets just fuck you over, because they leave absolutely no space. It's a bullshit card. Like 70% of this game, pretty much. It's a bullshit attack. Also, why was I so high up the screen there? That was kind of weird. Of course, you know how I would normally do that. So, yeah, this is the problem. I cannot do this stage how I normally would do it, because I don't start with a UFO. I start with about 80 80 points less power, and I can't even get the thing here. This is really, really dumb. Like, seriously, I cannot do anything with this. And yep, it's bullshit, because the practice mode in this game is bullshit. It's completely stupid, and it makes it impossible to practice. So you know what, I'm done. Like, I want to practice the stage and the cards and stuff, but I can't because the thing is so terrible. What can you say? That's it right there. It's why I hate the practice mode of this game. It's why I can't clear this game, because I can't fucking practice it. Anyway, next time I guess I'll try and take on stage 4 and maybe 5, I don't know, but yeah. Practice mode, everyone.